Amazing! Gracious!
Another person's passport choice, Lori.
Yay! Amazing! Gracious!
Another person's passport choice, Lori.
Yay!
Hello, what's up guys? My name is Percy and I'm the Guinness World Record holder for the largest collection of fast food toys. Yeah, baby. How are you doing, guys? So I'm here once again to tell you another amazing and stupendous and inspiring Percy's fast food toy story. And boy, have I got a toy for you. Okay. So the toy for today is the last, but not the least, of the toys from the series of Sing 2 toys given by McDonald's Happy Meal here in the Philippines. So there are about 12 of them and we're down to the last one. And what a fitting a finale for this series of toys. Yeah, we got Mrs. Crawley. Miss Crawley, is this? It's Megaphone Miss Crawley. So I stand corrected, it is a Miss Crawley. Miss Crawley is quite a character. It sort of reminded me of one of those elderly teachers or the librarian. Very old but very kind-hearted, like grandma-like characters or people who come into our lives. Okay, let's open this up. So this is Megaphone Miss Crawley. Let's open Miss Crawley up. I think when McDonald's released the Sing 1 series of toys, there's also a Miss Crawley in that set. So let's hope that this will be a completely different version of Miss Crawley. Okay, so this is Miss Crawley. Oh, look at that. This is Miss Crawley, and apparently, Miss Crawley is an iguana, an elderly iguana. Okay, look at that. He's wearing a green cap there, and she's wearing this yellow This is a yellow dress, which is ornately designed with some flowers. Yeah, I think they're flowers, or yeah. It's basically a yellow on yellow ensemble, and it fits her perfectly. I think it sort of matches the green scales of the iguana as well as the white scales on her wrinkly chin here. Okay, and she's wearing some white sneakers there. Is that Adidas? Yeah. Well, the design tells me it is a white Adidas, and I don't know if you're familiar with the cartoon Maxine. She's just like that, but she isn't as crabby as the Maxine character that I've grown to love also, that Spot cartoon. It's a syndicated Spot card. Okay, so this is Mrs. Crawley. Mrs. Crawley was actually voiced by Garth Jennings, and for those of you who don't know, Garth Jennings is actually a man, is a boy, is a man, but he certainly makes some wonderful elderly woman voice. That's why they decided to actually have him for the voice of Miss Crawley. I guess he's the one who decides, because Garth Jennings, for those of you who don't know, is actually the director of the Sing movie. He directed Sing 1 and Sing 2. So it is but fitting that he reprises her voice role as Miss Crawley in the second movie. Quite a talented guy. Not only is he very good at directing, he's also quite a good voice actor, if I may do say so myself. Now, aside from the Sing, I think he also, well, I'm very positive that he also did the voice of the hamster in the film The Secret Lives of Pets. Yeah, so if you want to check out the other voice, the other character voice that he does, you can always check on the Secret Lives of Pet, and you can definitely see how versatile the voice of this very, very talented director and voice actor all rolled into one. Okay, so this is Mrs. Crawley. If you take a look, one of the eye is actually bigger than the other one. One is actually colored green, the other one is colored brown, because the other one is actually a glass eye. It's an artificial eye. I don't know, for some reason he might pop out this eye. So she's been wearing this artificial eye for as long as the Sing 1 and 2 movies have been shown. Okay, and I don't think she's a bungling secretary of Buster Moon, but sometimes when she's really in a tense situation, that glass eye would just all of a sudden pop out, just to make the worst of the situation. It kind of exacerbates, or it makes the whole situation worse than it already is. Okay, in the first Sing movie, when he accidentally added another zero for the price of the singing contest, it's actually due, in fact, with the eye popping out of her eye socket. So it popped out and then it bounced on the keyboard, thus adding another zero to what was supposedly a $10,000 winning prize, and it became $100,000, much to the chagrin of Buster Moon. And then they were basically caught themselves in a bind, so they have to come up with 100,000 just to be true to that flyer, or to that announcement that they spread around. Because a lot of people really went crazy about that $100,000. Okay, so that is a really hilarious anecdote about Miss Crawley. Okay, so here's Miss Crawley once again. So as you can see, there are some spikes on the back of Miss Crawley, which goes all the way to the tail, to, well, basically have the tail. And as we all know, iguanas actually changes color just to camouflage themselves. Maybe McDonald's should have come up with an iguana, or a toy version of Mrs. Crawley the iguana, wherein it actually changes color. But anyway, this is a wonderful toy. So let's take a look at that. What this wonderful toy. And as you know, you may have already noticed, she's holding on to a pink megaphone. Okay. And there is a button at the back of Miss Crawley, and once you push it, let's see what happens. Oh, okay. She lifts up the megaphone and at the same time opens her mouth so wide, as if look at that. She's making some wonderful announcements. Let's just hope it's not another bungling announcement, if you catch my drift. Okay, so this is so great. Okay. You know what? She may be a little bit of an elderly character, and sometimes she's been making a lot of boo-boos or faux pas, whatever, which way, or whatever you would call it. But one thing positive about Mrs. Crawley is the fact that she is very loyal to her employers, and in this case she's employed by Buster Moon, and she stuck with him. She was very loyal to her to the end, even when the Moon Theater collapsed or crumbled right before their eyes. She never left Buster Moon. In fact, she was there actively participating on how they could possibly revive that dream of Buster Moon, of that of reviving the Moon Theater, despite the seemingly dismal situation that they are in. Okay, so that is it. This is a wonderful toy. I just love this toy, and I love this Crawley. I gotta say that this is just an amazing grace. So once again, guys, let's try to be thankful to God for all the amazing grace that come into our lives, be they in the form of this awesome Miss Crawley toy, this Megaphone Miss Crawley, brought to us by McDonald's Happy Meal here in the Philippines, inspired by the movie Sing 2. Such a wonderful toy and a great addition to my Christmas fast food toy collection. Or basically, guys, let's be thankful to God for every amazing grace, be they small or big, be they seemingly insignificant or the truly eventful ones, or just about every amazing grace that make our lives a lot more happy and jolly. And I thank you guys for always tuning into Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. Thank you so much to new subscribers. Please to invite your other friends to also subscribe because we still have a lot more. And I mean a lot more. Percy's Fast Food Toy Story up my sleeve. So until the next one, bye bye and see you around. Here's Miss Crawley.
Let's go up in space or